Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, match preview. I'm sorry we couldn't do a live stream. When you're on holidays, you just got to make do with what is available. The pocket of space that you get, the pockets of time that you get, you've got to be able to utilize to make content. The intention was to do a full blown out live preview for this particular match, and it deserves a particular big stream. But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't get the time. When you're out on holidays with your family, you've got to be there for the family as well. So this is the little bit of time that I have, and I thought, let's put out a preview. Let's interact with each and every one of you guys to see what you think and feel about this particular huge match that's coming up in our club's history. So look, it ain't gonna be easy. Chelsea versus Palmeiras, Club World Cup final. This is a huge deal. This is a huge deal, ladies and gentlemen. We have to win. The way I look at it, this isn't a glorified friendly as many people are saying. None of the Chelsea fans, obviously. Chelsea fans, they know how big this particular occasion is, but there are other rivals out there, pundits, just normal rival fans and whatnot, just saying, oh, this is a glorified friendly. But it's, just because you're not part of it, you don't have to say that it's a glorified friendly. It's damn difficult. It's damn difficult to make it into this particular competition, especially when you're a European club. You have to go through, not only make sure you come top four in your league, then play Champions League and win through a plethora of strong teams across Europe. God knows when the next time is going to be for us to make to the Club World Cup again. Last time we were there was 2012, 13. We lost that against Corinthians. Now we get the opportunity to play again against Palmeiras. Look, a lot of the Palmeiras fans will tell you, and I spoke to one post the Al Hilal match. Palmeiras fans, they know that they're one of the strongest clubs outside of Europe, and they're very confident, and they're very, they know their team very well as to what their strengths and weaknesses are. And they've watched Chelsea. A lot of the, Palmeiras fans, they keep in touch with the Premier League. Obviously, they keep in touch with their league and their team. So they've got an idea as to what they can expect. Whereas Chelsea fans hardly think any of us are actually following the Brazilian league, let alone Palmeiras. So we don't really know exactly what Palmeiras is all about. But so far, what I've seen and what I've heard, speaking to a couple of the Palmeiras fans, is that they play 3-5-2. They've got a lot of pace in wing-backs area. They've got pace up front. They play a counter-attacking football. And they play, they know that they're the underdogs going into this particular match. And they know that we are the superior team. But at the same time, they know how they can hurt us, which I'll talk about a little bit more. On top of that, there's 10,000 Palmeiras fans, Brazilian fans. Well, they're all Palmeiras fans. They're here right now in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. So they're all going to be there in the stadium. Once again, we're going to be the minority group in the stadium. Chelsea fans, there's quite a lot, obviously, all over the world that have traveled here, the locals as well. But there's going to be a lot of Palmeiras fans. And it's going to, once again, the atmosphere is going to feel like a home ground for Palmeiras, as it was for Al Hilal as well. So I hope our players are focused. I know they want this badly. We cannot be complacent. We cannot play the way we played against Al Hilal. In the second half, really, Al Hilal probably should have got an equalizer at least, if not gone ahead. We had chances in the first half. We had chances in the second half. We need to capitalize on those chances. Against Palmeiras, we make a critical error. I've got a bad feeling they'll probably put it away. This is what the Palmeiras fans are saying here, that the chances that Al Hilal had, they'll probably put away. And look, as much as we have a strong defense, and whether it be Kepa or Mendy, which I'll get to, we've got a strong goalkeepers. So if Palmeiras fans think that they're just going to be able to put away those chances, our keepers are in top form at the moment. Let's talk about a couple of talking points right now. Thomas Tuchel is back in town, back with Chelsea Football Club, which is fantastic. He's tested negative, so he can join the team. This is a huge factor, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Tuchel back with Chelsea will give that extra added boost. I think sometimes, especially against Al Hilal, when the momentum was against us, you need your gaffer there in the sidelines, barking orders, geeing up the players, and getting them back, getting us back on track. And I feel Thomas Tuchel's presence will allow for that. And when going gets tough, hopefully Thomas Tuchel can get the boys up, and his tactical know-how on field, his ability to sense, hopefully, if there's a danger, to rectify that proactively. I think this is a massive plus, not just for the team, obviously for players. And Thomas Tuchel deserves to be here. He's reached every single final possible with us, and I hope we win this. We need to win this. This is something that we've not done in our history, and Thomas Tuchel deserves to be here to witness that. So that's that about Thomas Tuchel. It's a very, very big positive for us. Topic number 2 that I want to talk about is there's a lot of talk about Mendy and Kepa at the moment in social media. Who's going to start? Kepa deserves to start apparently, and whatnot. Look, the way I look at it, ladies and gentlemen, Kepa's been in sensational form. There's no doubt about that. He's been phenomenal since Mendy has gone for the AFCON. And even earlier parts of the Carabao Cups, Kepa was unbelievable. But for me, Mendy is our number 1 goalkeeper, ladies and gentlemen. He's the number 1. And, a lot of fans say we don't have a number 1. No, we do. That's Mendy. Kepa's been sensational, as I said, but Mendy comes back into this team. He's the African champion. He won the Yasin trophy. He won the FIFA, I think, men's best goalkeeper award as well. Last season, he was unbelievable in the Champions League. I mean, we got to this situation in Club World Cup. A lot to do with Mendy being unbelievable last season. So, as much as a lot of fans may think, it's a bit demoralizing for Kepa. Look, we're not going to be able to keep Kepa. You're not keeping both Kepa and Mendy, 2 really good goalkeepers. It was always going to be Kepa. Kepa had to go. Mendy is the number 1 goalkeeper, and Kepa is just too good to be number 2. This season, it's a great scenario, perfect case scenario. Mendy, from last season, since Tuchel took over, he's been playing well. But this season, Kepa really has reignited his career again, and it's perfect for him. It's a perfect case scenario for him. So there's already rumors that Kepa's going to be moving on. There's quite a few clubs lined up, and I'm okay with that. I really am, because he's too good to be a number 2. So when you think about it from that perspective, Mendy slots in. This is not even a debate. As I keep saying, he's number 1 for Chelsea Football Club, and I don't want to have this situation where we have a cup goalkeeper and we have a league goal. I don't want that. I want 1 goalkeeper, period, for everything. And goalkeepers don't really need any rest. It's not like they run around a lot. Maybe the mental fatigue here and there, and that's fine. Have the game off every now and then, and that's where you have that secondary keeper. And as I said, Kepa is just way too good to be a secondary keeper. We're blessed that we've got 2 goalkeepers. I have a feeling this game could go to extra time and into the penalties, and that's when I would actually sub in Kepa. So Kepa probably still has a lot to do in this particular final. So I'm okay. Either way, look, even if Kepa starts, I'm okay. Whatever the decision is, I'm okay. I just want the fans to realize it's not a huge deal. I just don't want to get into the situation where we remember last year in the FA Cup final, Kepa played. And I'm not having a go at Kepa for that Tielemans shot. It was a really good shot, but I just don't want to be in that situation where a long-range shot comes in and everyone has a go at Kepa. And it may not be that case. It may be that he makes a clutch save, but whatever it is, Mendy is the number one goalkeeper, ladies and gentlemen. That's the feeling for me, and that's for me the debate over. Whether you like it or not, that's the way I'm thinking. Now, in regards to the team selection, I believe, well, with the normal sort of players that are out, Reece James, Ben Chilwell, I don't think there is any other injuries at the moment. Besides those two players, everyone else is pretty much available for selection. I'm going to go with, knowing that Palmeiras plays with a 3-5-2, I'm actually more inclined to go with playing a four at the back, formation. I want us to emulate what we did with Spurs. Spurs played with a three at the back with Antonio Conte, of course. I don't want to mimic that. I feel like we don't have the wing backs to play wing back football. Let's be honest. Azpilicueta and Alonso, they struggle as wing backs. And Palmeiras, if they have a lot of pace out wide with their wing backs, let's not try and match them when we can't do that. And Alonso is someone, I can't have him start. I really cannot. Al Hilal right back, whoever he was, I don't know the name, absolutely tore him a new hole, honestly. Absolutely tore him a new hole. I got to see live firsthand how slow Alonso can be and how clumsy he can be. It's so easy to go past him. It's not difficult. So for me, four at the back, with Malang Sarr as the left back, goalkeeper, of course, Mendy, in the middle, Rudiger and Thiago Silva. They are our top defenders. No disrespect to Chalobah or Christensen, they're fantastic as well, but I want to go with experience and leadership with Rudiger and Silva. Right back, we don't have an option. We'll go with Azpilicueta, and I'm not expecting Sarr and Azpilicueta to bomb up and give overlapping options. I need them to be solid as inverted fullbacks, I suppose, help out in midfield if need be, and let the wingers be as wide as possible. So I'll go with the 4-2-3-1 or 4-1-4-1, whichever way you want it. I don't mind the 4-1-4-1, and you can have the fullbacks sort of assisting the one in the middle, more sort of inverted, more playing in midfield. So Aspi as right back, lone DM. Look, it may not be loan. It could be a rotational thing. I know a lot of people say, we need Jorginho, we need to control the match, but I tend to think Kante and Kovacic in the middle, we need robust. We need robust quality. And I think Jorginho, as much as in possession we may look all right, but without the ball, Palmeiras, they play a counter-attacking football. I need pacey players. So I need Kante to start. I need Kovacic to start, and perhaps Mason Mount as well, who's going to be in the middle. So if I play a 4-1-4-1, I'd probably have, Kovacic or Kante sort of taking turns as to who's going to be the deepest midfielder. And at times, maybe they could be two in the middle as well. So it could be 4-2-3-1 with Mount sort of as a 10, but more tucking in as a midfielder in three in the midfield. So yeah, perhaps it could be a dynamic formation anyway, 4-2-3-1. The wingers, I'll go with Hakim Ziyech. He's on excellent form at the moment. I'm hoping he does a bit of madness in the final, so I'm going with Hakim Ziyech at left. Look, I don't want to see Lukaku. That's why I'm hoping Havertz plays up front, but I think Lukaku will play. And if that's the case, I'll probably get Havertz to play on that left side. Havertz played really well against Al Hilal. He really did. And I don't see how you can drop him now. Kalamatanadoa and Pulisic, it's not like they've lit up the joint for them to start. So for me, Kai Havertz on the right. As I said, I wouldn't start Lukaku, but I know he's going to start. So Lukaku up front, Kai Havertz on the left side, Hakim Ziyech on the right side, in the middle Mason Mount, two in the middle which could turn into one. Then Mason could come in the middle as well to give us that impetus in midfield, more numbers in midfield, and try and see if we can outnumber Palmeiras at times in midfield. Is Mason Mount, Kante and Kovacic, Sa, Rudiger, Silva, Aspilicueta, and Mendy. That's my team, ladies and gentlemen, against Palmeiras. I'm hoping we get the job done in 90 minutes, get ourselves, I don't know, 1-0, 2-1. But I just have this feeling it's going to go to extra time, it's going to go to penalties, and I feel like that's the best way we can win it. Kepa coming into penalties, and he's going to do a madness, and he's going to help us. Maybe that could be a situation, ladies and gentlemen. Look, this is so important, ladies and gentlemen. We've not won the Club World Cup in our history. We lost against Corinthians nearly 10 years ago now. And as I said, God knows when the next time we're going to get it. It's so important we win this. So it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. If we don't lift our game from the Al Hilal game, which a lot of the players were saying that, we were just, we were maybe nervous, different location and whatnot. Now we've had a bit of time. We need to show up for the final, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what your thoughts are. How you feeling moving into this game? Tell me about Palmeiras. What do you know? Who are their strengths? How are you feeling about Thomas Tuchel being part of the team? He's back. What's your thoughts on Kepa, Mendy? And the team selection. How are you heading into this match? I'd love to know, ladies and gentlemen, about your thoughts, your feelings about this particular match, moving into the final. Big occasion. Do look out for all the exciting content that's going to come, because I'm going to be in the final, ladies and gentlemen, with Jonathan. Hopefully I see a lot of Chelsea fans as well. There's going to be the vlog, the match day vlog. Look out for that. There's going to be the watch along where Ishan's going to be there. I'm going to try my level best to join in. Pre-match, halftime, of course, post-match, but internet services in the stadium when it gets packed, it's so difficult. So look out for all the content that's coming your way, and smash the like button. Thank you so much once again for 10,000 subscribers. I'll do a proper announcement very soon on YouTube about that, thanking each and every one of you guys. Do appreciate that. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Let's win this Club World Cup, baby. Let's do this.